Good morning, how you doing? Just come out here to the lake to play around a little bit today, do a little bit of a day hike and check out a new camp area. Um, just had some things going through my mind lately, and so kind of a impromptu video here. Excuse me if I kind of seem like I'm rambling. I know what I want to say, but of course I didn't sit down and really think about it, script it out or anything like that, like I ever do. But I started thinking about bushcrafting, prepping, uh, whatever you want to call it, survivalist. The bottom line, I started thinking, what's the bottom line to all these? The bottom line is self-reliance. I mean, yeah, survival. Yeah, you could say that's the bottom line, but truthfully, isn't it based on self-reliance? If you can't take care of yourself, you're not going to survive. And I kind of started thinking about that in our daily lives. I see self-reliance in degrees. A kid can say he's self-reliant, that he takes care of his own laundry and stuff. But he's not paying his own rent. He's not paying the bills. Not going out and working every day to take care of that stuff. So to me, I see self-reliance in degrees, and you can push the self-reliance, I think, as far as you want. You can push it to a point where you're living off the grid. Well, let's take it back a step. Where you're self-reliant, you go work your own job. The government doesn't take care of you. You pay your own bills. You can say you're self-reliant. Then the next guy can say, well, hey, I live off the grid. I don't have utilities. I make my own electricity through solar, wind power, whatever. I grow my own food. I hunt my own food. He can say that he's more self-reliant than the other guy. So I think the self-reliance, you can take it as far as you want, and you can also settle where you want. And I think that's where I'm coming from on this. I think too many people have settled too low. I don't think we should push to the point. Yeah, it would be nice to have a place out in the woods, living off the grid. But the truth of that is, it's hard work. And I'd say 90% of us don't want to do the work. And I don't think finances really have to do with it if you're better off than the next person as far as being able to be self-reliant. Actually, I think that some of the most self-reliant people I know are not financially well off. They have learned how to adapt and learned how to make do or find uses for things that other people wouldn't. I hope this is making sense. Like I said, I know what I want to say in my head, but not getting it into words. I should have thought about this a bit more, but before I sit down here in front of the camera. I think we ought to all try to be a little bit more self-reliant. As I said, that comes in degrees, how far you want to push it, and I don't think we should settle, as I said, at any point. I think we should try to be more self-reliant. Well, at some point, like I said, I don't think you ought to push to a point where you're a hermit, out living on a mountaintop, totally cut off from society. I think we need society. I think we need each other. But I think we ought to all strive to take care of ourselves, take care of our families, and I hate to keep using the word, but be more self-reliant. I started thinking, as I said, what was the bottom line for bushcrafting, prepping, survivalist? I see it as the bottom line in life. That has to be a goal. Well, I hope this made some sense. And thanks for watching. We'll get back to enjoying the beautiful outdoors. If you can today, this weekend sometime, get outside.